Can you break down for the people that don't follow this but maybe saw the video on Instagram here or there, what the whole deal is between Big U and SKG? Because I saw that they had filmed each other in a hotel.
You mean the last situation?
Exactly, the last one. Because I thought they were cool at one point.
No.
Okay.
Maybe about 3 months ago, SKG came to, actually with the Tasha K. She came to the Hunterside Clubhouse. She did an interview. And SKG used to work at K-Day.
Okay.
She worked there. And there was a program, I forget what it was called, I know it was geared towards the kids of the community. It's like a $250,000 program. She had worked hard to put this together. As you know, Big U has development options. SKG from Rolling 60s, Big U from Rolling 60s. So Big U is saying send the whole $250,000 to development options. SKG is saying no, I want to send 50,000 to the 60s, 50,000 to the 40s, 50,000 to the Harlems, 50,000 to the Blackstones, 50,000 to the Swans. 5 different communities so it can have a longer reach for the kids, right? Big U like, nah, you send all that to me. SKG thought is send all that to you, it ain't gonna get to the kids, right? So she doesn't submit. Long story short, per SKG story, she was pregnant at the time. Certain rapper summons her to come bring something that she had his. When she got there, she was locked in there, and this individual, while she was pregnant, disciplined her. So many words. Again, you can find this interview on Tasha K. Google SKG Big U, you'll run into it. Okay, so SKG, because she was from 60s, she didn't contact law enforcement. She didn't call the police. She took it and went her way. Fast forward 8, 9, whatever, 10 years later, SKG is invited to the award ceremony with Benjamin Crump. If you go to SKG's Instagram, you will see SKG with photos with Benjamin Crump. I don't know about the other individual. I didn't see no photos of him and Benjamin Crump. And SKG no longer lives in California. So she had a hotel room by the airport, her and her children. It was a black tie affair. Everybody had to be dressed a certain way. SKG's dress coming from the situation. She's at the table, the hotel, requesting something for a room. And he walked up and started antagonizing her. Started saying like, you something else, you something else. This woman's traumatized. You understand what I'm saying? So she reacts, right? She starts to throw things.
Like a water bottle or something.
She threw fucking bottles, anything she can get her hands on. By this time, my phone's called. So I'm on Clubhouse, so we live streaming it while it's happening in real time, right? Again, SKG, when she went through as a woman, because she from where she from, she didn't call the police. That's a situation could have probably got somebody 20 years. She stayed quiet, didn't say nothing about it. Statute of limitations was 3 to 6 years, right? It was over with. You're talking about it today, nothing happens, right? First thing Big U says is, not knowing that the live stream is going on, can you call the police? Can you call the police? SKG responds, call the police then. See, you can't flip it to SKG said call the police because we heard you and we saw you. First I let them hear it, and then I waited a day and let them see it. Look to the people and say, can you call the police? And SKG responds, call them then. right? She goes to her room, done with it. Next thing you know, 10, 15 minutes later, security comes up, tells her, hey, the dude's called the police. It's not the hotel. He's filing some type of arrest that he can do. And asks her, well, do you want to give us a statement? She said, I'm not giving you nothing. She's still keeping it real to the code. Before you know it, police come up. They don't even ask her nothing. They handle SKG like she assaulted an officer. Cuffed her, took her to jail. Only thing I could do was contact my bail bondsman and put him in position to get her, if need be. And she was OR. But Big U called the police, waited for the police to get there. He wasn't staying in a hotel, filed the report on this lady, and watched her go to jail, and then did a video. You can go to the Wack100 Instagram, the reels is pinned up top. Did an interview, then said, if you want me to drop the charges, come to the hood then, bitch. This is a Muslim saying this to a black woman doing these things during Ramadan. So I appealed to the Muslim community. Right? I went on my Instagram. I felt a need to appeal to the Muslim because this is a single parent. She's a single parent, black woman. It's Ramadan. You're supposed to be a Muslim. And, now you telling her 1 minute you fucking Martin Luther King, the next minute you some other shit. It's like, a young black youth, don't fall victim to this. Now the next minute is, bitch, come to the hood, get that. Right? Whoever is around him, I was around him many years. I would direct him what to do, what not to do. He's not the brightest color in the crayon box. Right? He's just a name and a face that a lot of us help build when it comes to the music industry because he has zero music accolades. He has no singles, he has no albums, he has nothing. None of that shit. Even his initial run with Nipsey come through Power Rules. Right? Without us, it wouldn't happen. Right? So I appeal to the music community only to get calls, them to tell me this guy's been inactive amongst our community in the last 13 years. We do not acknowledge nor do we recognize Big U, who was formerly known as Hannibal, as being part of the Nation of Islam or the Feudal Islam. So we don't agree with what he's saying, what he's doing, but we have nothing to do with him, but we will make an attempt to reach out, but he is not practicing. He hasn't checked in. He hasn't, whatever it is that they do, he hasn't done. So it's a lot of fake shit going on with him. The persona of him being this, the persona of him being that, doing this, being that. I don't know. I don't know if these dudes out of town want to continue to check in with a dude. What he gonna do when the op come or the heat come? What he gonna do? Hold on, my guys from Kentucky. Let me call the police. Right? Shit's over with, man. It's over with.